So this chirping secret is unlocked upon finding all the bugs in the Great Tomb of the Nameless Titan map. Upon speaking to the garment maker, we'll be given a scroll with a clue in it to help solve this puzzle. In order to start solving the puzzle though, we're going to need to head on over to this location here, and we're going to activate a Hand of Zagreus, which we'll use to activate the puzzle. When you first get to this location, the puzzle is powered off, and you'll see these 4 squares that are lowered into the ground. In order to activate the puzzle, we'll need to fly up north using the Hand of Zagreus, and with its punch ability, we want to punch each of the chips that are sticking out of the console. Once we punch all 4 chips, we can then fly back to the puzzle location, and we can see that those 4 squares are now raised above the ground. So here, using the hand, we can punch each of these cubes, and each time that we do, this symbol on it is going to change, and we're going to need to set the symbols in the right order in order to solve the puzzle. So I'll put on screen here the solution if that's all that you're after, but if you want to fully understand exactly how this puzzle is solved, then continue to listen and I'll explain it. So on this platform, you'll see that there is an elevator that takes us to the lower floor. Underneath here, we can see a room with 4 symbols that line up exactly with the cubes that we have above us. These symbols are predetermined and they don't change. Now, if we bring up our clue that the garment maker gave us, we can see that it's a story. And it's up to us to retell this story using those symbols on the cubes above us. So let's go through the clue in order. The first part says, they placed a full goblet on the scale of justice, but the goblet unintentionally fell and was caught by a dark grey hand. Well, if we look at the symbols on the lower floor, one of them is Castorus's core flame symbol, which resembles a hand. So above it, we want to change that to a goblet. So goblet above, hand below. So you see where this is going now? Our next clue states that they had tied a golden butterfly to the pillar of stone and attempted to stop its currents of love, but it flapped its wings and flew towards its lover's embrace. So for this one, if you've been paying attention to the story, you know that Anax's core flame is the core flame of romance, and Aglaia, we know that she has connections to butterflies. So we can see here that on the lower floor there is a symbol for the core flame of romance, which means above it we want to place the core flame of reason, which is Aglaia's core flame. Our third clue is that they tossed the spear of strife towards the gate of infinity, but then it simply returned to its master's hand. So we can see here that on the lower floor there is a symbol that resembles a spear, and then since it returned to its master's hand, we're also going to place a spear on the upper floor. And then lastly, our clue states that the one who ends up without a penny to their name is the god of trickery. And we can see here that on the lower floor we've got an emblem for the core flame of trickery. So above it, what we're going to do is put no symbol at all in order to represent this bit of the story. And there we go, achievement complete. But that's not all. Here's a bonus achievement while you're at it. So once you complete this one, you can then go back up and change the blocks up the top to match exactly with the symbols that are found on the lower floor. So doing this will get you another achievement called Eureka, along with a large treasure chest.
Let's take a picture.